We're back. And who do I have with me?
Gio.
Gio, my buddy. He's such a good helper in the kitchen. And so I mentioned that we would be making some fermented veggies today. And Gio is the Veggie King, so this is fitting, right?
I'm the Veggie Queen.
Valentine is yelling, I'm the Veggie Queen. But Gio, I've always said since day one, he's been the Veggie King. So what are the veggies that you love on this board, Gio?
Brussels sprouts and cucumber and celery.
Oh, yeah.
And carrots.
Yeah. Do you like the shishito peppers too?
Those are my favorite too.
Okay, very good. So we are going to do an easy ferment. I'm going to let Gio cut a little bit of this cucumber here, and we'll talk a little bit about fermenting. You can be 2 to 3 days away from your own fermented veggies. So Gio, I always let kids do in the kitchen, that's my thing, because they're more invested in their food if they're helping prepare it. So we learn about knife skills, and we're gonna cut, Gio, just the ends of these off. Okay, like that, so we don't have the stem on there. And then we're gonna cut it in half. See that? Now, you can either cut it, this is a little more dangerous, like this. Straight down. You don't have to do it that way. I'm gonna show you a different way. I'm gonna show you a different way, okay?
Oh my God.
Got something sticky on you? I don't know. Who knows what you find in this house? Okay, this is the other option, Gio. This thing. Okay, so if you have it this way, you remember your C cut where you're gonna your C hold. You're gonna hold like the letter C.
Yeah, like
You're gonna hold it. Yeah, but wait a minute. Wait, let Mom do it. You're gonna do this one. So I'm gonna show you. Your knife is gonna be underneath, and we're gonna just do it down straight. Then you already have them like this. You don't, you can do it again. That makes a nice, like that, okay? I'm gonna get out of the way, and you're gonna get right here in front of it so you have a good grip and you're up above. Keep your time, okay? So, good job with that. So fermenting, all we really need is filtered water. Okay, right in the middle, watching fingers, good job. Now remember to turn it to the side. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Remember we're making spears? Wait a minute. I'm just gonna, so, see how I have my fingers like this? Can you do that? Turn them this way. Remember you're like right a C up like that, yeah? You got little hands? If you don't feel comfortable with that, yeah, there you go. Okay, let Mom do that cut. See, it's all about comfort level, and my hand is obviously a little bit bigger than Gio's, not by much, but we're gonna do it like that. And Gio, if you would like to come back and cut these just in half, okay? Okay. Now wait a minute. I've told them about how you do the C cut, so wait a minute. Or a C hold. You want to try to do that. Maybe if we had it smaller. Do it smaller. Right? And that is something that we need to do is get some, that's perfect, G. Some kitchen knives that are specifically for kids. They will be sharp enough, but they're just a little bit thick, a little bit better. Nice job. Okay, perfect. You want to do the last one or? Okay. When we're cutting, I'm getting, just making sure that he's doing it correctly and safely, and he is. Good job, Gio. Okay, so back to what I was trying to say about the fermentation. So now I can focus on that when we're not focusing on the cutting. We just need a few tablespoons of sea salt, or I have pink salt, to the water. Choose any of your veggies, and if you want them to be really crispy, you can soak them in cold water. The tannins in the bay leaves, I have bay leaves, but horseradish leaves, grape leaves will all do. That will also help to keep your veggies crisp. So you want to add 2 to 4 of those, any of those leaves, to your mixture. and you want to cut them kind of uniformly, but we are just going to mix and match some veggies. We've got lots of jars, and we're not going to fill them all on camera, but Gio will fill one. And what you want to do is, Gio, you can get started, small jar, or do you want to do the big jar with like Brussels sprouts or something? Do you love the Brussels? Yeah, big jar. Are you doing just Brussels sprouts in that one, or did you want shishitos or something else in there? Okay, so you're going to want to leave about 1 inch of head space on top, and you're going to want to weight it down so that the veggies keep submerged in the water in the brine mixture, because if they come up and they get oxygen, then you're going to get mold, and you don't want that. So you can either put a small weighted jar inside, or that's dill, smell it. Like a dill pickle, right? That's gonna be so tasty.
Now I'm gonna put it on the top.
Well, it's not gonna be hanging out. It's gotta get in there, and so it'll flavor all your veggies. Okay, Veggie King? Okay, so we are going to use, on the top, we had these leftover cabbage leaves from yesterday when Valentina and Nico and I made unicorn noodles, which a lot of people, by the way, especially in the vegan groups, thought they looked like brains, so it wasn't the right place to post it, I guess. But that's okay. Great for Halloween is what I said on there. Anyway, we had these left over, but this can weigh down the veggies by just covering that up. Now, you can, what we're gonna do after that is a coffee filter. You can use a tea towel. You can use any kind of kitchen towel, or just a traditional lid is fine. I know, you can do a little bit more. You can do a little bit more, because we're gonna leave 1 inch of space, about that much, so just keep packing them in there. And they can be sideways, that's fine, however you wanna do it, Gio. I'm gonna do a bunch standing up, uniformly, of course. I'm not that organized, but. So anyway, you can use a regular lid on your jar, but you'll have to burp it every couple days and let the gases out. I mean, every day. It will only be 2 to 3 days till your fermentation is done. You're gonna set it on the counter and just try it and see how it tastes to you. The longer it sits, you might like it a little bit longer. But it can be ready in as early as 2 days. So how exciting to be able to have these. Maybe one more day. Did you put any of the leaves in, Gio? Did you put stick 2 leaves in if you didn't? Oh, we need garlic. Oh Lord, do we need garlic, right? At least 2. Okay, and then here we go. I want you to put 2 tablespoons. So you fill it all the way up to the top and just skim it off with your hand. So that, and these are clean baby hands right here. Nice. Just put it in here, and we're gonna dissolve it in. And then do 1 in, actually do 1 in here, Dave. Don't do 2 in there. I lose my train of thought when I'm talking, so sorry about that. I think I said you're gonna try them. They'll be ready. Oh yeah, so yeah, you just let them sit as long as you like, and then when it's to the right taste, you just want to keep them in a cool place, keep them in the fridge, and they'll last. I mean, they might not last because they want to eat them, snack on them all the time. Okay, did you do 1 in each? Okay, so stop for a second. Can you just stir it up so it the salt dissolves in there? That'd be lovely, G. Okay, so we're also going to do this little jar of honey with garlic in it, and that's going to be so good because we love to take spoonfuls of honey, right? To prevent, another immune boosting superfood, right, is honey. And also for when you're not feeling well, you can take a spoonful for sore throat, for coughs. That's better than any over-the-counter cough suppressant that you might take. The honey has been shown to do much better. And of course, we're going to stick the garlic in there, and that has antiviral, antibacterial properties, and maybe some pepper. And speaking of pepper, I have this mix of piri piri, Anaheim, and habanero peppers. It has citrus, green herbs, and cut grass in it. I don't know where we got this, but it's called the Grove Blend. And we are definitely doing a jar with some hotness in it. And we will do probably some hot pepper flakes and some of the others. You can do a mix of whatever spices you really like. You know, get some ginger going on in there. All right, Gio, why don't you pour the water? Can you carefully pour some water in there? We'll see how it works. You're just so good. So this will be 4 cups of water to a quart. Who's gonna eat all these veggies? You? Oh, I love this kid. I hear Dad prancing the window. She's watching you. She probably wants to go outside. She's doing that so nicely. So I don't think we're gonna need, well, yeah, it's just about right, but you know what? This salt did not dissolve all the way. We're gonna get that going in there. Frankie Diddles, our kitty cat. That's looking good, G. And so with this one, we'll stick a cabbage leaf. I guess it only needed the 2 cups. Okay. Let's see a big one. This one looks good. We want to, like I said, we want to weight it down. I hope you can see this. I'm not even paying attention to the video. No. Looks like there's people there watching. So hey, everybody. I'll come a little closer and see who's on there. Gio, push that down with your fingers. What if Dad's watching? I don't think Dad's watching. Push that down. Awesome job. So we know that, like I said in my initial video, that fermented foods are great for your gut health, right? And all fruits and vegetables are really good for gut health and feeding that good bacteria. But getting it from whole foods is just the best way to do it. And so, see, we're gonna put a rubber band. You wanna try to stretch that rubber band around? I'll hold it down. It's gonna be ready to roll, my friend. Okay, let it go. Okay, so Gio's creation right here. He's gonna be checking that out. And it'll get a little bit cloudy over the next few days and it'll be a little bubbly. That's what you wanna see. All that goodness that's gonna be feeding your belly, right? And making you healthy and strong. And that's why we eat what? You wanna eat these, don't you? Yeah, I know you do, I know. We usually do grazing trays just like this with fruits and vegetables. Out for the day for the kids to just pick, and this is the kind of stuff that I want them to pick on because, as I mentioned in my last video, we have Grandma here, and from Massachusetts. She's been here since early March during quarantine, and she's wonderful and she eats well and all, but she ordered Krispy Kreme, so the sugar is not great, not great at all for our immune systems. But my kids eat these things in moderation, but they eat lots of great healthy foods all the time, so I don't worry so much about that. And so we do these boards, and it's just a great way for them to get an extra dose of fruits and veggies, right? Okay. Well, I hope you all liked this, and we are going to finish up with all the remaining veggies that we have to do, so we can be snacking on these. I see in our future lots of yummy snacks, Gio. How about you? Yeah. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.